They said she ran away. She was listening in the walls the whole time. The last time I saw my sister, she was zipping up my bridesmaid dress and joking that I better not outshine her on her special day. She looked beautiful, nervous. I told her I loved her and could never outshine a star like her. Less than 24 hours later, she was gone. Just gone. The police shrugged. My parents said she probably ran off. Cold feet. Fear of commitment. Everyone had a theory that didn't involve the man she married, even though I told them, begged them, to look closer. I had always felt something off about him. The way his compliments landed like traps. How he touched her lower back too hard when she was upset. How he joked about marriage being ownership, like he thought it was charming. But when I said anything, people rolled their eyes and said I was jealous, that I hated not being the center of attention. When she disappeared, he cried for the cameras, hosted family dinners, gave speeches about hope. My parents comforted him. I once heard my mom tell him she was sorry her daughter put him through this. I can't explain the nausea I felt. I stopped going to the dinners, but I kept her room exactly the same. I'd sit in there sometimes just to remember her. Then 4 years later, I got a call. Late at night, blocked number. One word, my childhood nickname, Bunny. And I nearly dropped the phone. I almost got into a crash, I drove so fast. Then I found her, barefoot behind a gas station, sobbing and shaking, still wearing the bracelet I gave her the night before the wedding. She told me everything. How after the ceremony, she said she wasn't sure she wanted to stay married anymore. How he snapped. How he moved her to some remote property and took everything. Her phone, her ID, her name. He never locked her in chains, but he locked her in fear. Gaslit her until she believed the world had turned its back. And the worst part? Every time my parents visited him, laughing, bringing wine, she was in the basement, listening to everything through the vents, hearing my mom call her selfish, hearing our dad say she was always dramatic. She heard them toast to her memory, and she stayed silent because she thought no one would believe her. No one would care. Until that night. Until me. She held my hand all the way to the police station, terrified he'd find her again. He's on the run now. The news calls it coercive captivity. My parents want forgiveness. My sister won't speak to them. Only to me. You never gave up on me, she said last week while we sat eating pancakes in her new apartment. And maybe I didn't. But I think part of me is still trying to forgive the rest of the world for ever making her feel that small. I have her back now, and I'm never letting go again.